Welcome one and all to another edition of Unpopular Reviews, WWE Monday Night Raw review show where we're going to talk about, is this the greatest episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix? We saw Sami Zayn get beat up not once, but twice by Bron Breakker and Karrion Kross. We're going to talk about Lyra Valkyria stepping up to Bayley and Becky Lynch. Is she going to get her comeuppance this Sunday at Evolution? Speaking of Evolution, a lot of criticism about the build to Evolution. Does WWE care about the female superstars? We're going to get into all of this. The main event, Seth Rollins versus Penta, and lots more to talk. It's Unpopular Reviews, Monday Night Raw review show starting after the intro. Welcome, everybody, to Unpopular Reviews Monday Night Raw review show. This is the Rated R review show. I am Big Daddy Cool, and I'm joined by my co-host, the executive consultant, and steamin' Willie Beeman. This is your review show for Monday, July 7th, 2025. The main event tonight was Seth Rollins versus Penta. We had a lot of good matches. That match was a really good match to end the show, but we're going to start off talking about Sami Zayn, because if you're familiar with Unpopular Review, especially the Monday Night Raw review show, you got to know that I hate Sami Zayn. I can't stand this bum. I don't understand why he gets so much airplay. If you love Sami Zayn, defend him in the comments. Jump into the comments and share why you love him so much. You love his beard. Listen, Monday Night Raw started with a great promo by Bron Breakker. I'm glad he stole the mic from Seth Rollins to tell us all the reasons. It's like I wrote this promo. He laid out all the reasons why you hate Sami Zayn, and definitely that was one of them. Willie has now disappeared. I was about to say that Bron Breakker took this time to wish Willie a happy birthday, but apparently he left. That's right. Bum Sami Zayn. Thank you, Jeff. Sami Zayn is a complete disaster. In ring, out of the ring. He's a bum. And tonight, he got mollywopped. Greatest episode of Monday Night Raw. EC, I want to hear your thoughts. But before we hear your thoughts, happy birthday once again to Steamin' Willie Beeman.
Hold on. First of all, I'm glad you brought that. I'm sorry that my I accidentally hit the button. But I want to talk about how none of my co-hosts or none of my compadres, my comrades, my fellow UPR, even not even the fans, nobody told me happy birthday until I had to throw a fit in the chat. Outside of
If
Chris,
you love Willie, everybody, drop happy birthday in the chat right now. Tell him you wish
and Matt,
him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mad Dog and former UPR Mike Knox did too. And my man Steve hollered at me too. So I got to
I did very late though.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? We're not getting cowboy boots no more because of that. I just
Oh
want you to
no,
know
come
that.
on now. I'll make it up to you.
I'm upset.
But you got
Thank you.
listen, hey Willie, you got my gift though. I sent you a gift. I see you wearing it.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
every time Willie always watches Batman, the one with Jack Nicholson, and that scene where he's in the museum painting, he's like, "Oh man, that hat is fire! That hat is fire!" And so look, I bought it for him, and look, there he is, rocking that hat from when he was painting in the.
That is exactly. It looks exactly like what the Joker was wearing.
Yes, y'all know it. Y'all already know
right.
it. But but back to Raw. Seeing Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed like take the mic from Seth, even to the point the way Seth was just like, you know what, fuck, Paulie, you go ahead and take it. Like, I don't know if that's Triple H's way of like lining dissension early to lead to something later on down the road. But if that's what he's doing, I think it's too early for that because they haven't even scratched the surface on what that group can be.
Bro, they haven't even named the group.
What that what that faction can be. So to like already show signs of dissension and all that, I didn't like that part of it, but I did like to see some more personality from the guys.
That's right. EC, what are your thoughts on Braun Breaker laying the smacketh down? This is probably one of Braun Breaker's greatest promos.
Before I talk about this promo between Braun Breaker and his head, I need to address the elephant in the room. This bullshit here.
What?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't make the headlines for this show. I leave that for Big Daddy Cool, right? I leave that for better people. Or at least I thought I was leaving it to better people.
Pause. You gotta say, pause.
Pause for what? What am I pausing?
Because you're a grown man calling another grown man Big Daddy. It's pause.
God, hey, his nickname is Big Daddy Cool. We call him Big Daddy Cool.
Still, you got to say pause before you say it.
All right, well, you said it for me. The bottom line is I leave that for him, okay, because I wanted to pause. I leave that for him. And as soon as I saw this bullshit right here, I knew that once again, you're trying to put yourself over because this was nowhere near the greatest episode of Raw.
Oh, you're mistaken. This is the greatest episode.
Nothing about it. Nothing about it. Okay? And I didn't get here in time to override that shit. But I'm telling you right now, we're not going to do this. Okay?
Guess why it was a great episode of Raw? Because
why?
The bum Sami Zayn got his ass beat twice.
Nobody who likes this. We like Sami Zayn here, right?
No, nobody likes him here. No one in the chat likes him.
Look,
nobody here is a fan of Sami Zayn.
We haven't seen him in his flannel. Look, my girl even took him on something. We don't like Sami Zayn.
That's right.
Call Sammy a bum.
I didn't call Sammy a bum.
He looks like a
Because baby, he looks like a hobo. He looks like a hobo. Yes, when he come out there with yeah, you're Sammy.
I need him to win.
You need him to win.
Thank you.
So
Thank
sweet.
You.
What?
So sweet.
Speaking of sweet, she's a keeper. Listen to her more. Stephen Willie Beaver, because you're not making sense.
He's loyal.
He is loyal. I know.
That's right.
I love the way Sammy dances.
Don't. What are you switching up on me for, Willie? What are you doing?
No, but I don't want him
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just officially seen right here tonight on the Radio Raw Review, Stephen Willie Beeman has turned babyface.
No,
good job.
Wait.
Tell her
No.
Tell her that I heard one time Sammy used the N word, but with the hard R. Now ask her if she's a fan.
Oh, did you heard? She said no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't. No,
it was like 5 episodes ago. No. Yeah, I heard it.
No, look, I hate him and his flannel. I hate that he gets so much camera time because we know Sammy is either just a mid-card title holder or something. Right. But if he's not trying to be an honorary Uso, we don't give a shit about Sammy for real.
That's right. Speak facts. You know what was great about this?
Anyway, it's ridiculous. Now, let me tell you about Bron. No, I'm going to answer your question now. I already went my rant on you. Braun Breaker. Mm-hmm. I was glad he took that microphone from the Oracle. All right. Glad of it. I was like, he's going to talk because he needs to stand out because he's going to be the standout star of this group. I was really happy to hear it. Just like we said about Sami Zayn, but I could tell the respect he has for one Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn is getting to that next level to be that main event superstar. So shout out to you, Braun Breaker, for showing the respect to Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
He gave him a lot of respect tonight. He stomped him out. And then before even their match, right? Because they had a match tonight, right? Sammy versus Braun. Amazing match. Great match. 5 stars. If it was anywhere, if it was in Canada, it'd be 6 stars. Okay. Before the match, Karrion Kross attacks this bum because he was like, oh my God, this vagrant again has snuck in. Again, remember last week I said the same thing. Karrion Kross, he's a defender of the people of the locker room. It's a big leader back there. And then he saw this vagrant come by and jump the guardrail, and he just said, oh no, not on my watch. And then he beat up this bum, this hobo, as you heard, vagrant, hobo, whatever. And then he's like, oh, whoops, sorry, that's Sami. My bad, y'all. And then he had a match with Bron. So he lost. I'm excited. That this only means that Karrion Kross is winning on Saturday night's main event, right? Right, Willie?
Right. Hold on. So did y'all see like how they try to fake like Karrion Kross was hitting him with a pole wrapped in something, but that wasn't nothing but like a pool little tube thing.
With a pool noodle.
Like they just put a little extra little cardboard on it so it could be a little bit more sturdy. But like how you have Karrion hitting him with something foaming, y'all trying to act like it was like a pipe or something. That shit was crazy. But yeah, Karrion lost at what was that? Not Money in the Bank, Clash of the Champions. He's not losing today. I mean, he's not losing on Sunday.
Night of Champions.
Yeah, Night of Champions. So he's not losing on Saturday night main event. He not.
Karrion's
not
winning. Good.
Yeah.
Mean Mershizi Beat Best has a question. He says, hello, people. It's game day. SummerSlam is coming up. What fantasy match would you want to be real? My fantasy match is going to happen. It's a real match. It's booked. It's going to be Karrion Kross molly-whopping this bum all over the place. Saturday night, I got a front row seat to watch Sami Zayn get beat up. That's my fantasy match. What about yours, Willie?
My fantasy match would be the match that we never got. 2002 or 2003 Sting versus The Undertaker.
Wow. EC, what's your fantasy match?
Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle. Look, I'm sick of this crap, okay? Let's go ahead and start dressing down these people you like against Sami Zayn. Let's talk about Karrion Kross because people seem to like him and people want him, right? They want him to re-sign with
He's
the
over.
WWE.
He's a locker room leader.
Because he hangs around the locker room, so he's the Raw version of Damian Priest. Is that what you're saying?
Y'all think he's going to AEW?
Nah.
I think he's going to TNA.
No, he just put something out on YouTube. The grass is not green on the other side. I don't think he's going anywhere.
He needs to, right? He needs to take Scarlett with him. What is Scarlett good for?
Well, you see what happened when he was in TNA. He was the former TNA champion. Like he had
he can
TNA.
go back to TNA because I'm trying to figure out
WWE.
What Stephen Willie Beeman, what is Scarlett good for?
Eye
candy. Eye candy. Boobs.
Yeah, what he said.
She literally appeared on screen and said nothing. And then
she got cheered.
I thought about the fact that she's been with the company. She's been on the main roster for the better part of 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And she has said, how many promos? Go, Steve.
But it was crazy. She had a couple of dark matches. I guess she never really
and there's a reason why they're in the dark.
I guess she's not fluent in the ring.
I think Willie's gonna have a dark match after we wrap up this show.
No, y'all heard her because she was like, "Is that what happened?" When she was just looking at the camera all crazy, like she's getting into wrestling slowly but surely.
She was showing her assets to the camera.
She was showing her great rack and a bustier.
There you go.
My dream match is me versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne. So you want a handicap match with Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez?
Chris, you're going to hell.
You know that's me.
No, this is what she said.
Why would you say? Why would you say that Charmaine would be in a handicap match?
It says my dream match is me versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne. No,
that's a triple threat. That's not a handicap
versus Liv Morgan versus Roxanne.
Chris,
you're so rude. What is wrong with you?
Chris, that is a triple threat. That is not a handicap match. You piece of shit.
You are so rude. How dare you?
She said a handicap match.
Guys, this is the unpopular.
No, she didn't.
This is the unpopular review, Monday Night Raw review show. You just tapped in and tuned in to us, just laughing and loving about Monday Night Raw and wrestling.
Y'all know whatever match y'all may be in, we're gonna have to do a 10-bill salute because somebody died.
Oh no! It's amazing she hasn't mentioned that yet. But God only knows it's coming because somebody probably died on 4th of July. I mean, she does live in the Bronx.
Their head blew off. They something.
That's right. Something.
Fireworks.
Right.
Big Daddy Cool. Mad Dog Kelly has a question for you. Are you excited about AEW's Fall In this Saturday?
Oh,
I didn't even know they had a show this Saturday. What happened on it?
This Saturday is AEW Fall In.
The one that just passed, right?
No. This Saturday coming is AEW.
Oh, really? Well, I'll be sleeping.
Who cares?
Yeah.
We watching Saturday night's main event.
But
you can watch Mad Dog Kelly do the prediction show. Him and Venomous Vincent coming up this
I've
Friday.
I've been watching AEW lately, and AEW just be all over the place. Like it has no cohesiveness in the storylines or nothing. Like
you were very critical of it this past week during Dynamite. Also, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm going to announce it right now. This coming Wednesday,
I know you fucking lying.
What?
Oh, I thought you was about to say I was on an AEW show.
No, you're not on an AEW show. Not now. All Elite
Not
Heat
yet.
with Venomous Vincent, Cactus Katie, and the Sheriff will be this Wednesday, and they are going to have a special. I'm sorry, they're going to be bringing in guests. If you want to be a part of that show, hit up Cactus Katie and let her know that you want to be part of that show on Wednesday. She's going to have some of the viewers be on the show.
You hear that, Charmaine? Hit up Cactus Katie. That's what EC is telling you. Go over there, Charmaine. Get into her DMs. She's probably already in them. Calvin watching us on YouTube. What's going on, Calvin? He has a question. He says, the way this A-Town down under split is being handled is infuriating. Every week, Grayson Waller is seen with the New Day, but there's no sign of Austin Theory. Calvin, welcome to Unpopular View. Like and subscribe, my dog. And I got one question that I need to hear from you. How many A-Town down shirts do you own?
Here we go.
I need to know, because I think tonight, again, this might be the greatest episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. And also, this is the first time that we've seen an A-Town down fan in the chat. So clap it up, everybody.
A-Town down under. I'm not clapping for that. You're ridiculous. What? You are really ridiculous.
Hey, look, I'm clapping like I only got one arm.
So, like an AEW fan. Fernando says Fall In is going to be fire. Charmaine says I want to.
It's going to be fire because it's.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Got to start setting a fire.
Acknowledge that. What did Charmaine say here?
I want a handicap match. Chris is right. Oh wow.
Well,
Thank you. Y'all owe me an apology.
Well, I owe you an apology because I thought you was really being insensitive.
I was. I'll be watching NXT Great American Bash.
Hold up.
What? What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I gotta highlight Fernando's comment here. Metcalves is going to prove she's the GOAT this week. Listen, I know that I haven't watched AEW in a while.
It was Mercedes.
But who is Mercades?
Mercades. Hey, so hold on. That's something else I need to look. I know we talking about Raw, but that's something else. How many fucking belts do fucking Sasha Banks got? And how many of them really don't mean shit? And then she lost like one of them, like she lose one of them and then get one. Like she might lose one of the like in 1 week and then she'll gain it. Like what the fuck is going on?
It's funny. She lost one of her championships recently, but
Why
she had to make sure
about Mercades.
Yes,
she had to make sure it was a triple threat match
of the 4 horsewomen. Well, she sure is.
Oh, what did it say?
Oh, Mercedes is the best woman wrestler in the world right now. Well, Rhea Ripley would probably disagree with you.
Oh my goodness.
She has 6-1 against 7 this weekend. Actually, I think she's going to lose to Toni Storm.
Yes, we're going to talk about that a little later on. I want to bring that up, but
all right, go ahead. Let's talk about Raw. What's
I want to talk about another match involving Seth Rollins' crew, and that's Jey Uso versus Big Bronson Reed.
Hold on, we ain't talking about Bronson taking the mic either, and then him saying how he hits Seth with 6 tsunamis, and that's why Seth respect him, and that's why Seth brought him a part of the group.
Bronson, wasn't Bronson Reed's promo fire? He grabbed the mic and he started going like this. Oh, I'm hungry. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom.
First of all, y'all make him sound like Token and Razor.
Calm down. Back off.
Well, I got some sweet in
Me hungry. Nom, nom, nom.
So, we're back to fat shaming here on Monday Night Raw.
I do.
Is that what we're at? We're back.
Listen, I don't know if everybody got a different feed from mine, but that's what I saw when I
had to be feed. Still fat shaming.
Do you think like when Bronson Reed is up on the top of the rope on the top turnbuckle and he looks down, he can see his feet?
No, because that's how he broke them. Look, this match did what it had to do. It had Jey Uso with a chair thrown at him. And Willie, what's going on over there? You all right?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you getting CPR? What's going on? Like,
no, he's getting CPR down south.
Oh God.
This is the Rated R Raw review show turning into the Rated X review show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial
episode
break.
of Raw ever.
We're taking a commercial break. When we come back, let's talk about the Rated. Let's talk about Raw, please. Okay, not the greatest.
It's gonna get Raw in a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review. I want to shout out a few things because I've seen this happen a couple times. The most memorable ones, in my opinion, was one, Bianca Belair getting her ass whooped in the middle of the ring in a figure 8 leg lock, and Rhea Ripley comes out and still had to do her whole entrance with the leg thing. Number two, Matt Hardy getting his ass whooped in AEW, and Jeff Hardy still had to come out and get his dancing going on. And this one, John Cena get beat up in the middle of the ring, and Vince I'm a big Penta fan. I'm a huge Penta fan. See how I look at bro. What the fuck are you doing? Even Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, BBBR, were in the ring. They stopped to give him some respect. And then why is he doing this? I'm just going to run. Braun just said, fuck it. I'm going to go beat his ass. And Braun Breaker said, I'm going to go outside. And then he still got his ass whooped. Sami had to come save him. I haven't seen Penta do something so stupid since he got eliminated for the Royal Rumble. They try to play it off. Bottom line is, I was so disappointed. That will never go down in history to me. My man literally came out. You might as well have your pyro, bro. You might as well do this.
Yeah. I mean, it was no ref in the ring, so I get it.
So the ref would have woke up.
I can't believe you're gonna dog Penta like that.
Only Credelio.
Don't dog Penta like that.
He had to get his stuff over.
Covering 6 types of parasites in a month.
At what cost?
What is going on? What am I hearing in the back?
That's the TV.
That's the TV? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there any? So Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. Really, Bronson Reed beats the tar out of poor Jey Uso. Jey Uso's just been taking L's left and right since WrestleMania. Or not since WrestleMania, since he lost the title to Gunther. So, interesting enough, let's go back to the starting promo of the show. Paul Heyman just casually name drops Roman Reigns. The OTC isn't coming. Why would he do that, EC? When can we expect the Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, to come back?
I would say as early as a week or two.
You think a week?
He should be back after the SummerSlam season, so he has to come back. He can't come back now because you have 3 events this coming weekend, and you can't. He's not going to be any of them. So the OTC don't need to show up at Saturday night's main event. He hasn't showed up in one yet.
But you don't think we get him at SummerSlam?
He's going to be here he's going to have a match at SummerSlam, so he has to show up before SummerSlam.
Who do you think he's going to have a match against?
I think it's going to be Seth Rollins.
Already?
I don't think so.
That's like WrestleMania quality main event.
Like I think the build. I think
right now.
Yeah, like they can build on that right now. Like
SummerSlam is WrestleMania.
I think that's when you do have.
Remember that?
Huh?
You have 2 nights for SummerSlam. Remember that.
Right.
2 nights.
Like,
that means you have to have a main event both nights.
SummerSlam is August. They like I get it with the quick builds that they're doing with the John Cena feuds, but with Seth and Roman, you can drag that a little bit and get a big. I mean, not saying SummerSlam not big, but you can drag that for about 6 months to WrestleMania.
Question for you though: when is SummerSlam?
SummerSlam is August, ain't it?
August what?
Was it
August
first weekend in
11th.
August, I think.
Nope,
Early
it's
August.
the first weekend in August. We are actually less than 4 weeks away now.
Right.
From
So the bill right now be Rush.
It's not rushed because they already had the bill. Roman Reigns comes back. Who's he going to face at SummerSlam? If he doesn't face Seth Rollins, who will he face at SummerSlam?
So, but
Bronson
you
Reed.
don't have Seth beat up on like his family or
Right.
his friends first.
Don't have to. He's the tribal chief. He was disrespected. He hasn't been seen since WrestleMania. You called him out. He has to come and protect this tribe.
But for him to protect his tribe, you got to threaten his tribe and you got to do damage to his tribe. And Seth,
he did.
I mean, Seth has right now with the tsunami thing from Bronson, but really, for real, it has not been an attack on a family for real.
But Roman Reigns himself was attacked. He lost at WrestleMania. He was betrayed by his wise man.
But his attack was more so not by Seth. It was more by Paul Heyman and the double cross.
Right, and Seth Rollins is the physical embodiment. He can't attack Paul Heyman. He can't have a match with Paul Heyman.
No, I know that.
I don't know about that, EC, because I feel like Roman needs to work his way up to the main boss. Like Bronson is beating up Jey, so it makes sense that he needs to avenge Jey. So he needs to squash Bronson Reed.
No,
and then like you're gonna. So let's play this out. So if you're gonna rush Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, a match that they spent years keeping these two apart, years. Yeah. You're now going to rush it in less than 4 weeks. And then who puts who over? You're going to feed Roman to Seth?
No, Roman can win that match. Roman can win that match, and Seth can win the championship the next night.
But see, that's the thing. Like even if you do that, like. I think it's going to add more draw and more money if Seth keep doing what he's doing. We already know he's going to get the belt, but you have Seth and his faction really punish stuff and add a couple more members, because the way Triple H doing it and the way Creative doing it right now, you don't know if Roman going to come back to go smack at Seth Rollins first, or he going to get his family in order. With the Civil War that's about to go on between Solo.
He's not worried about that. He's not even going to be a part of that.
Going on Netflix.
No, because I'm going to tell you why. If he's the tribal chief and he does all this so his family can eat, guess what? His family can't be splintered.
Roman Seth Rollins to SummerSlam. I tell you, I have to really think about it. Roman does not have another opponent for SummerSlam. He needs to be on that card. They have to sell 2 nights of a stadium show. He's going to be on that card.
So then what do they do with LA Knight?
I understand what you're saying, but even with
LA Knight can face Bronson Reed.
No, him and Seth are going to get it in.
Right.
That's Saturday's night's main event. And then you talk about the rush, and you talk about the fact that they haven't had these people touch for a while. Same thing was Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. They gave it to you at a Night of Champions a couple weeks ago, right? CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. People waited forever for that. They gave it to you at the Raw Netflix premiere. I'm telling you, it's all about the money. They don't give a fuck about you.
I understand that, but it don't make sense to have Seth and Roman at SummerSlam right now when you can draw it out and make big money off of it.
That's right.
They are making big money. SummerSlam.
Nah, they can make it'll be a bigger draw if you take it from SummerSlam all the way. You can even take it to the Rumble. You could take it to Survivor Series. Like I say, the way Triple H doing this shit, he doing it like a Marvel movie. And so the fact that he doing it like a Marvel movie, Roman gonna get his family together first. After Seth and them, like Seth might add a couple more members and all that to his faction, and really like do damage to him. He ain't gonna go out to Solo in them, but Jimmy, Jey, even now that Jacob is fucking with him now, and Sami Zayn and all that, that's gonna make the tribal chief have to get his family in order first before he even think about gold.
Roman Reigns doesn't give a fuck about his family.
I mean, we know that, but that's the whole fake part of it. Like, I do this because my family, and if I don't do this, then I don't eat. My wife don't eat. My kids don't eat, and I help feed.
He's got a 6th child. He got to feed the child somehow. He got to come back.
I help feed Jimmy kids. I help feed Jey kids. Hell, Jacob.
Somebody's got to feed Bronson Reed.
They left Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns came back because Solo Sikoa took his Ula Fala right?
No, he
Then it's still
didn't
in the
take it. He didn't take it. It was given to him by Paul
By the
Heyman.
way, Roman Reigns had his Ula Fala taken away from him. Any way you want to slice it. Solo said something. Roman came back. He tried to fight him himself. Jimmy said, "I'll help you." Roman said, "Bet." Then they started getting his ass whooped. Then they brought in Jey Uso. Jey Uso brought in Sami Zayn. They won the daggone. And after they brought CM Punk, they won the daggone War Games match. Then Roman said, "Okay, you guys go ahead and flounder amongst yourselves. I'm going to go get my Ula Fala back." He got his Ula Fala back. He didn't give a fucking say anything else to Jay and Jimmy the entire time.
But you know what's crazy? He never apologized to Jay anyway.
To Jay, exactly, because he doesn't care.
Like that.
He don't care about no fam.
That's another thing that's a part of Triple H or the creative Bruce Richards or whatever. A part
Punk
of their
versus
creative.
Gunther.
Like that's their creative genius wise, because like all of that is a part of to why the bloodline didn't stay united after War Games and all that.
You're just throwing a lot of wild stuff out there, Chris, that's going to be like rush booking, like Punk versus Gunther.
Punk versus Gunther is your match, yes.
What?
For what? SummerSlam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know how that's going to go because, like, how you going to have Goldberg at 30 in the main event and that's supposed to be his last match? Like, I really got, if they fed the Fiend to Goldberg, why wouldn't you feed Gunther to him?
Because Goldberg only wants one more match. He's 58 years old.
Guess what? You give him that match, he win his last match at home, and then you have Seth cash in on him.
He wants to retire in Atlanta. That's what he wants to retire.
So that's when you have.
Oh, you said have Seth cash? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that at first, but now I see the bigger picture. It's going to be Seth and Seth doing that at SummerSlam.
On Gunther?
It's going to be Seth. It's going to be Seth versus Roman Reigns. Roman wins. The next night it's going to be Gunther versus CM Punk for the title. Seth Rollins come out, prevent CM Punk from winning because that's what he always says he's going to do, and he cashes in on Gunther.
So then where does Cody Rhodes versus Cena land on the main event?
That's their main event. The first thing I mentioned is the opening match.
So you're saying Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins is going to be an opening match?
It's going to be a main event night 1.
And then Seth Rollins cashing in is going to be
on
night 2 opening match?
Yes.
Wow, man. What are you drinking tonight?
That's rush booking at its finest.
Yeah, nah.
That's how WWE books everything now because they had everything set up so quickly after each other.
You know, I know that these Texas floods have been happening, and you know, thoughts and prayers, everybody. But these natural disasters, they be screwing up the water all kinds of places, including Orlando, because whatever you've been drinking is just completely.
Have you not been paying attention to me?
I've been paying attention, but you are on a different level.
Not you. Your prediction co-host. Where does Roman fit? He's coming back for SummerSlam. Apparently, he and Charmaine been sipping the same cup themselves. But
yeah, I guess he must be watching us on mute because.
Hold on, he said, "Where does Roman fit into this?"
We've been talking about that for the last 10 minutes, Mad Dog. Where have you been?
He said, "Where's Roman fit into this?" And then he says, "I heard he's coming back for something like."
He just heard it from EC.
You know what the funny part is? He did this in the chat earlier, and I started to say something, but I let it go because I was rushing. But he said, "Breaking news: the Kabuki Warriors are back." I'm like, are we not all watching Monday Night Raw?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Breaking news. Speaking of the Kabuki Warriors, let's talk about Roxanne versus Kairi Sane. Yeah, this was a match, and then Asuka showed up.
You are so disrespectful. I swear.
What am I disrespectful? You know what's disrespectful is I'm surprised that Kairi Sane didn't injure a third person.
Hold on,
but
hold on. What's Roxanne? Not Roxanne. What's what we call her? Something like it's like
Feathers?
No, not Raquel. What we call Raquel?
Big Mommy Cool.
Big Mommy Cool, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I like that. I like that for her now. And
when you say her name, do you got to pause?
Yeah, because I was trying to remember her name.
No, but like, do you have to say pause? Like you have to say it was mine?
Oh yeah, when you say Big Mommy Cool, yeah. No, you don't say it because it's mommy. It's not daddy. So pause. Yeah.
Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah. So it's mommy. So
I don't think it would have made sense without the Joker hat on But now that you got it on, it makes perfect sense. Of course.
He must have been asleep. Who you talking about, Jeffrey?
I think he's
He's
talking
talking
about
about Mad Dog. He's talking about Mad Dog.
Oh, Mad Dog, yeah. It's
Okay.
so awesome to see the Kabuki. Really, is it awesome though? Like, I feel like Asuka needs to like turn on Kairi Sane.
I kind of felt that too, but she doesn't need to be heel again so soon. I feel like
she
she
does.
doesn't need to be a part of Liv Morgan. I'm not Liv Morgan, of Kairi Sane.
Damage
Right, I would
control?
say unless you have her like get in the way of EO and EO losing the belt, like unless you have Oscar do that. But outside of
It
that,
should have been
like
Asuka EO at SummerSlam.
I don't really think so.
It
I
should have.
figured like I said earlier, like okay, that means Jay might win that SummerSlam and then Naomi cash in.
Right, but who does Rhea face at SummerSlam?
That's right. No, my bad. Cause she fight EO. She fight EO at SummerSlam.
She's fighting EO at Evolution on Sunday.
That's an
And she's
Evolution.
probably going to win.
Oh shit. Do we get Bianca to come back at SummerSlam then?
Bianca will probably be back at SummerSlam, but she's going to get involved into the
Jade and
Naomi
Naomi
thing.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Naomi and Jaomi?
I said Jade.
Io and Kairi should have been at SummerSlam. I disagree. Io and Kairi could have been at Evolution. I would have been fine with that.
I'd have been fine with that because it would just been like, hey, I'm giving my friend a title shot. And we don't need no necessary feud because that's what all the title matches at Evolution is just people fighting who they want to fight as far as the women.
EC, this past week, there's been a lot of criticism on the Evolution card, saying that WWE don't care about the women because they haven't really paid any attention to booking this show. And there's slumping ticket sales for Sunday's show in Atlanta. What do you think about all this online internet wrestling community chatter about Evolution 2? Nobody cares.
I mean, I can see why they would say that, but I disagree. People need to realize that this is like you're saying. WWE books so many shows now; it's ridiculous. They overload themselves and they back themselves into a corner. I mean, even they have the Battle Royal coming up, which I think Stephanie Valkyria is going to win. But the winner faces the champion of their brand at Clash at Paris. Like, come on, there's always something.
Always something.
I've said it before. I said it on the show. I'm very critical of it. I just don't believe that they needed to have an Evolution 2. I don't think is the we're in the era anymore where we need an Evolution. We have a lot of women's matches. We have a lot of women's wrestlers, and they are on every single PLE. You know, when they go to Saudi Arabia, they don't have only men pay-per-views anymore.
Tell them.
I disagree with you. I think that they should really I think the Evolution should be once a year, like for real, where you showcase the women talent. Now, at first when we first got the first Evolution, that was in the wake of the whole change in the game of women wrestling, where they was giving them more time on shows, giving them more matches, giving them more main event spots and all that. So I think they dropped the ball with letting that go, just making it being one time. I think they have way more women wrestlers, and you can showcase some of the younger talent, like the Julias, the B-Fabs, and the Meachams.
B-Fab's not on the roster anymore.
B-Fab literally had a match on SmackDown.
Yeah, she
didn't. Nobody's seen that match.
She really did. She did.
No, nobody saw that match.
Her and what's her name?
Exactly.
Meacham.
Nobody.
Meacham.
Yeah, her and Meacham. Her and Keith Lee's wife. I don't know if Michelle. I don't be knowing.
That match didn't exist. You're lying to me.
No, for real. And they had matching outfits on, and Michelle and Meacham boobs look bigger than B-Fab whole body.
This sounds like a fantasy.
No, for real. You know, Asians can't see. They don't have butts, but they got boobs.
I'm learning so much tonight.
But
Willie's teaching me all kinds of facts.
No, but like for real though, like I like I said, I do disagree with the executive consultant. Like I think they do need to keep the Evolution show going. That way they can showcase more women talent. Yeah, the women do get their matches, they do get their main events and things like that. But a show that's just naturally for the women and all about the women, I do. Maybe they need to do it during Women's Empowerment Month instead of.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
New president got rid of it.
oh yeah, he did. Grab him by the pussy, but. But no, for real. So I like I said, I think they should do a whole way better way of doing the feuds better coming into Evolution. Like if you know Evolution coming, give some women some feuds or build a little bit of better storylines going into it. So it's not just a equal opportunity show.
I think they shot themselves in the foot because they got too many shows, right? Like this weekend, you've got what Saturday night's
Great
main
American
event.
Bash. Oh, Great American Bash.
You got, yeah, right. You got like too many shows, and then there's so little time to kind of focus on Evolution. But let's face facts too. Evolution isn't just going to be about the build to Evolution. I'm hoping that the talk on Monday morning is going to be about the wrestling and the quality of wrestling that you see. And then you talking about like Stephanie Vaquer on Monday morning, or you're going to be talking about, that the hottest new tag team is the tag team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Like,
oh yeah,
that's
we know they. I'm about to say we know they getting the belts. Like, is what is it? The women's U.S. champion Julia Gulia, is she booked for Evolution?
No, she's not.
Oh,
She's probably
that's
gonna be in the battle. She's probably gonna be in the battle. Here we go.
Oh, she's not booked. Oh, she's not booked for Evolution.
Oh no,
What is that?
that's
Because
fucked
she's too
up.
basic.
Yeah, that's fucked up. They needed to have her different. Like if you showcasing the women's
This
title,
little light of mine.
if you,
Who?
I know I'm
Sleight
moving,
of hand?
but if you showcasing the women's talent and all that,
I feel like we're are we on a boat?
We're
My
doing like
bad,
all
y'all.
kinds of 360s in,
Oh,
in
shit.
his room. Like, oh my God, what is going
no, I'm
on?
trying to get comfortable. I'm sorry, y'all.
And the girl he was with just completely disappeared. Like, I don't know what. There's all
My
kinds
bad,
of
y'all.
magic happening.
No, I'm trying to
Oh,
get
she's
comfortable.
still there. Oh my God, he just rolled up on top of her. Oh my God, this poor woman. You're doing cartwheels in the fucking bed. I thought she left, and then I see she's still there. What is going on with
Oh no, I need to move from this light. My bad. Yes, I was trying to get comfortable.
What the hell is going on? Okay.
Oh my God, Chris, she was still there. Did you see her arm? Yo, my man was doing like a 450 splash. I thought he was by himself. And then I'm like, where is she? And then she raised her hand. What is going on?
All right. I think you're comfortable now. You're
Yeah,
good?
my bad. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, look,
Stephanie Vaquer and Julia are going to be in the Battle Royal coming up on Sunday. So I don't know why we're saying the United States champion is basic.
Julia
because she's in the
needs to
Battle
be
Royal.
as far away from my champion as possible.
So Feathers
Julia
is going to be in there.
Okay.
Feathers
Her
gonna
name is Lyra Valkyria, and
Her name is Feathers.
she's in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Her name is Feathers.
She needs to take an L so bad in this. Bayley exposed her tonight in this promo. She said, "You are punk. You got punked by Becky Lynch, and you are punk in real life.
Punk
and I
ass
had to
bitch.
come out here and make the save." This is exactly what she said to her. And then Lyra, like the punk bee that she is, decided to try and sucker punch Bayley, but she's too quick. She went, and then she sucker punched poor Becky Lynch, the champion. I can't wait till these two future Hall of Famers just stomp this little midget into the ground on Sunday.
I was happy to see Lyra stand tall, took care of Becky.
Stand tall! She can't even stand tall unless she's standing on a bunch of phone books. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your first ever Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. I'm not talking about Zelina Vega. So what I'm talking about is the fact that Lyra took care of Big Mouth Becky Lynch and hypocritical Bayley, and I was happy to see that. And Lyra got her. The entire state of Rhode Island went to Raw tonight to give Lyra Valkyria her flowers and her respect. And I was happy to see it. Thank you, Rhode Island, for being stand-up.
BBL Bayley and BBL Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time, what y'all been waiting for the entire evening. Because apparently me and Steve's segments got canceled. But Steve and Willie Beavis segment is still here, and I hope
you
he's ready.
Motherfucking right. I'm the original segment of this motherfucking show.
When we come back, what makes Steve and Beavis stay with us? You're watching.
It's what makes Beam and Steaming. Get my shit right.
I've been saying it wrong for years now.
Yes, you get my shit right.
I've been saying it wrong for years. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
Luca. I have to call him Bad Luck Luca because every time I see this guy, he's trying to help Big T, Tony D, and every time something happens where he's getting hit in the back, I mean, this guy, I wouldn't even trust him if I was in the kitchen cooking because there might be a knife in my back. So Bad Luck Luca continues the trend of being bad luck. I want to get that going. Bad Luck Luca. I don't think he's joining with Stack. I think it's going to be revealed that, and I want to give a shout out to Jeffrey and the chat here because I saw it last week. Forgive me because you shared lovely stuff with me on X. I'm just not as active there, but I saw a tweet that you put, and you said, "What if Rizzo is a part? Like she's behind all this." So I'm beginning to think that she might have something to do with it. Tony's going to realize that Bad Luck Luca is actually the good one. So, yeah, Bad Luck Luca. That's what we're going to do. Bad Luck Luca. You can't even... oh, no, yeah, Jeffrey's saying the best. Oh, he'll burn down the kitchen. Right, yeah, he'll cause a fucking grease fire. I don't trust this man. Like, this man, he always goes down. Like, I could see myself giving him, like, hey, look, I got math homework. Don't ask why I got math homework at 37. And it says 1 + 1 is... I say, oh, look, it says 1 + 1. And he'll tell me 3. I will trust him and watch me be the laughing stock of school. I don't trust you, Bad Luck Luca, at all. I'm keeping my eyes on you. He's the kind of guy, he'll mop the floor. Don't put a wet floor sign there. You'll fall and just, I don't know, suffer an elbow injury or something. We'll get that going. But yeah, I don't trust.
Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat. Bobby on the beat.
Yo.
They not like us, baby.
Yo. This your man Steamin' Willie Beeman, and I'm coming to you with this week's What Makes Beeman Steamin'. Now, the first thing that made Beeman steamin', I don't know if y'all just watched that commercial, but the wrestling doll wig, her whole wig made me steaming. The way her motherfucking glasses look, the way she looked like when Ron was talking, she looked like a motherfucking AI fucking thought bot. I didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry. It threw me off for a minute. I don't know if she was trying to be Storm or she was trying to be... look, I don't know. That threw me off. I'm sorry. But that's the first thing that made me steaming this week was my co-host, the wrestling doll, and her wig. I didn't like that. Second thing that made me steaming this week, like, Young, okay, you already took the belt off Jey, but y'all gonna have him keep getting his ass beat like that? Like, my man got punished. Like, it was like a squash match from my man, motherfucking Bronson Reed. Like, what they call them, the Australian Godzilla. Like, that shit is retarded, but like, we do all this build up to get him the belt. He had the belt for 50-something days. You take it off him, and now he just getting punished? Duh, stupid. Another thing. Third thing that made Beeman steaming this week. My man Gunther actually came out there, and I'm actually thinking he gonna beat the shit out of Goldberg. And at first I thought Goldberg gonna win, then Seth gonna cash in on him. That's the way you don't have Gunther kind of look weak, but then, you know, Goldberg go out on top and still look presentable because you had Seth cash in after he beat Gunther. Hey, you fed the Fiend to Goldberg. Why wouldn't Gunther? Fourth thing that made Beam and Steaming this week. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Can I tell y'all something? 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 I'm so glad the fucking New Day ain't got no motherfucking tag belts no more. I don't know what to do. Like, these motherfuckers was going to only have 7 title defenses in the whole year. Like, I'm so glad. So I ain't even steaming about that. That's a good thing. So the fifth and final thing that made Beam and Steaming this week about Raw, wrestling, period, in general. Can I just say it? Can I say it? Do y'all want to hear it? Do y'all know? Y'all want to hear it? 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 Let me tell y'all. The fifth and final thing that made Beam and Steaming was actually the way Raw went off. It was anticlimactic. It wasn't really nothing really worth. Like my co-host said, this was like the best, and I know he was being funny, but this Raw was some shit. The only thing that I liked about it first was when my man Cero Miredo came out, but he lost to Seth, which we knew was gonna happen. That's this week's What Makes Beam and Steaming, y'all. Check into y'all next week. Y'all know what it is. Steaming or Willie Beamin'. Don't say nothing about my bonnet, because my hair is luxurious, bitches.
What up, G? You better think about your life right now. Don't say nothing about my bonnet.
Yeah, because my hair is
Because
luxurious.
I'm luxurious.
Because my hair is luxurious.
Guys, this is Unpopular Review. This is the Monday Night Raw review show. That was our weekly segment, What Makes Beamin' Steamin'? 5 things that make...
Thank you,
real
Paul's
knowledge.
Big Daddy Cool. You got it right.
Thank
This asshole's been saying it wrong forever. Finbot much. Who the fuck is that?
Love Sonic in the background.
What's Sonic?
No, that was when Bad Guy Jack was on the commercial. He had him in the background. Sabrina's just quiet. Why are you clicking old comments?
Nah, they want to click before. We're not addressing it. Just go ahead.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, go ahead. We'll just wait till you finish up here.
What else has happened on Raw?
Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee was a match tonight.
So did we all know that was Kaiser?
Wow.
Dragon Lee.
So did we all know
you
that
need to
was
go
Kaiser?
inside of Triple H's locker room? And I said it on SmackDown Penitentiary this past Sunday, but Triple H needs a line of people to go inside his locker room and tell him about himself. Dragon Lee, Triple H gives 2 fucks about you. Doesn't care about you. He just gave you the latest Grande Americana that we put over also. That's what Triple H does when you're talking. He goes to the bathroom. Dragon Lee is so boring that Fernando wants to talk about the Superman movie on the Rated R Raw review than actually talk about Dragon Lee. And let me tell you something. Kaiser, and this is the only time I'll say it's Kaiser, because I'm going to go back to, act like he's just a regular person. You did a horrible job as El Grande Americano tonight.
Okay. Now look, like
absolutely horrible job.
I just wanted to know that I wasn't the only person that saw that
you sucked big time as Grande Americano. Everything you did was fucked up.
I don't think that's Kaiser.
Oh shit!
I think that's somebody else.
No, that's fucking Kaiser. We even heard it.
Yeah, I don't know. But this leads me to one of the games I want to play. You usually we'll play this game every once in a while. We're gonna play a game here called "Who Would You Rather Be?" You see, I've got a feeling you've. I know which way you're gonna vote, so I'll start with Willie.
Whoa, wait! You know which way you're gonna go?
Yeah, Willie. Who would you rather be in professional wrestling? Would you rather be Dragon Lee or the Beast Mortos? Now, the Beast Mortos, he works in AEW. That sucks. But he's also knocking boots with Sasha Banks. So, who would you rather be, Dragon Lee and the way he's being booked in WWE, or the Beast Mortos?
Dragon Lee.
Oh, what? Wow.
Dragon the
That's
fucking
surprising. Why is that?
Because anything being anywhere else other than AEW is always better. I'm sorry, baby.
Wow. EC, what would you rather? Who would you rather be?
Hold on.
Oh,
So Mercedes.
The light is back.
My bad. So Mercedes, she left her little nerd boyfriend alone or husband that she was with.
Oh, that's been news.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah, that guy. She's been divorced him like ages ago.
Her and Athena was messing with geeks to make the wrestling fans feel like they had a chance. And when they started making some real money, they said, "Fuck them clowns."
But I mean, is that much of an upgrade? You went from like the guy that made the pants to Beast Mortos, like.
Hey,
I mean,
at least he on the road with her hand in the ring.
I'm down with my brother.
Say it's not an upgrade for her, but it's definitely an upgrade for him. I mean, I said this on the SmackDown Penitentiary. My man got ousted as being involved with Sasha. All of a sudden, he's on main events of AEW Dynamite. He's picking up victories. He's in some kind of promotion in Mexico that he was banned from for 14 years. Sasha got the most pull I've ever seen of anybody in wrestling. Let me tell you.
Yep. So, EC, would you rather be
practically a jobber on Collision each and every single week?
Would you rather be Beast Mortos?
I'd rather be I'd rather be the Beast Mortos. And I understand what Stephen Willie Beeman was saying. I completely agree with him, right? But I'm not next to my girlfriend. So I can sit here and say that Sasha Banks is my girl. That's one. She's getting me main events. She's getting me other spots. Yeah. People actually know who I am now. So yeah, I will pick Beast Mortos. Whereas Dragon Lee can't get TV time unless he's losing to whoever wants to wear Americano Grande's mask.
Grande Americano.
From the Gulf of America.
I hear he's a lawyer. Beast Mortos is a lawyer?
And he probably got way more clients now.
Well, being a Mexican lawyer or another international lawyer is different than being a U.S. lawyer or doctor, because
I'm sure they're very busy right now.
They be doctors in their country, and then when they come over here, they gotta be shit like janitors and shit. So,
all right, last bit of news. Two things: Gunther versus Goldberg. We had Gunther cut a promo, and then Goldberg come out like he's Stone Cold Steve Austin to punch Gunther in the face.
Oh shit, I missed that.
No, you didn't. You didn't really.
Did
miss
he punch
anything.
him?
He tried.
What happened?
You're on mute.
Yeah, he punched him. He punched him in the face. So apparently, in the same arena, Bronson Reed, the same parking lot that Bronson Reed jumped on to Braun Strowman a year ago. Goldberg showed up in this raggedy car, entered the arena, went to Gunther. Gunther tried to talk. He slapped the microphone out of his hand, and then he just punched him in the face. Gunther fell on his ass, and that was it.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch that.
And he said, "You're next."
Oh yeah, Gunther really winning. Gunther winning now.
Jeffrey, why are you doing this?
Does this get you hyped up for? That's all he wears is his black shirt. That's his only merch that he sells is his black shirt. Why is does this get you hyped up for Saturday night's main event? Like, are you going to be like, man, I got to turn on to see Gunther versus Goldberg?
No.
But my roommate was actually talking about how much everybody is going to want to see the Goldberg match because Goldberg is a big deal.
I'm like, everybody? Like a hillbilly? Like what?
I don't know. Goldberg is 58 years old, and no. I mean, he's in great shape at 58. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but no, I don't.
He got a limp, and he can't even do the kick.
Do we still got a picture of Jiggle Billy in the chat here?
He got a limp, and he can't even do his kick.
The kick that ended Bret Hart's career?
Yes.
Wake up.
Do you think Bret Hart interferes this match? I can only hope so.
Well, if he starts walking now, he might make it down the ramp.
I love Bret Hart. He got a black.
That's not Kaiser.
That is not. That is.
That's
Chad. What are you doing?
That's not Kaiser.
That's Chad Gable.
All right, last bit of news. Evolution
The
is
most important thing that we didn't talk about from Raw was that Dominic Mysterio was in the back, right? And he had a cake. And AJ Styles was
I'm sorry, what? He had a kink?
a cake, you freak of nature.
Oh, girl was on the cake. Who was on the cake? See?
It was saying "Get well soon" from AJ Styles.
What?
And who was on it?
Why is AJ Styles trying to come at Liv?
No, it was for Dominic.
And who was on the cake?
No one was on the cake.
It wasn't a girl.
Hold on a second. AJ Styles got a cake for Dominic?
Yes. Get well soon.
Oh, was Liv's picture by the cake?
Liv's picture was by the cake, but that's because they try to act like it was a seance for Liv Morgan.
Roxanne set it up like it was Santeria. Like
No, that's
just
what.
put up
Look,
candles next to it.
That's
Like
what's crazy because my girl was like, it was somebody a picture by the cake or it was somebody on the cake, and that's why I was asking that. And
the cake was separate for AJ. I mean, AJ is trying to say as soon as you're better, I'm coming at the Intercontinental Championship. But it was funny because he just appeared out of nowhere and gave him the "I'm watching you" look. And then Dominic just ran after him and said, "I have a doctor's note." I thought it was the most entertaining segment of the part of the night. What the fuck is that?
Is that Incredible Hulk?
No, that's a picture of him on a glass.
Happy birthday. What? Willie?
Willie.
I'm sure. It's like the next match is going to be me in that light because I couldn't see anything.
Oh my god! And what is in there?
Sangria, blue sangria.
Blue sangria. Oh my god! Wine don't look blue. What did you put in it? This is all blue. Blue curacao.
Blue what?
Carousel.
Blue carousel.
Yep, that's what I said.
blue carousel. Blue carousel.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll
do it. Either that or hypnotic.
Y'all a bunch of alcoholics.
He was dying to get us that out.
Back in the day.
He repeated it 3 times to let us make sure.
Back in the day, yeah,
we heard it. I've given up a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, back in the day, like this.
Look at my man.
That was at a WrestleMania. I passed out. This was the pre-show when Dean Ambrose fought.
Was that that looked like a 49ers stadium?
It was in Orlando. It was Camping World. It was oh my god, what's this dude? Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. That was the match I fell asleep at. And everybody's like, "Yo, you came to WrestleMania to fall asleep?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a Dean Ambrose match."
Oh well, I can't. Hey, look, we all know how it was in Philly.
To disappear.
This is gonna be me on Saturday night when AEW is on.
But Saturday night's main event is on at the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll be awake watching that.
All right. Let's bring it home.
Last thing I want to talk to you about. Rumors had it this week that Britt Baker is tired of being in AEW. She had a cryptic Instagram post saying that, water is water. But when water is in the bodega, it's $1. When it's at the movie theater, it's $6. When it's at the club, it's $10. But water is water. The only thing that makes it different is the place you buy it from.
Whoa.
And everybody interpreted this message as, I need to get the fuck out of AEW. So, Evolution is this week. Do we see Britt Baker join WWE? Willie, you think this weekend we're going to see Britt Baker, former AEW World Champion, on WWE television?
How much time Adam Cole got in his contract?
They broke up.
They did?
Yeah.
I know you fucking lying.
My man, you are late on the breakup train because Sasha broke up with Kamikaze and Sasha and Britt Baker broke up with
got tired of
what's his name? She got tired of her being the heavier one in the relationship.
I was about to say that.
And that's not me fat shaming her. That's more skinny shaming on Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. She got tired of being the big money heavyweight, huh?
Pretty much.
I don't think we see her yet. I think the fact that she created herself a new lane for herself and went from being what was she, the girl?
The dentist?
I'm saying once she's at in WWE, the with Santino.
Emma? No, she was not Emma.
That wasn't her. Well, whatever she was, her character didn't get over until she got until she got the AEW. So, like, she made her name in AEW, and I think she made her star more appealing in AEW. So I think they gonna pay her to come, and I think they gonna do a bigger bill for her. What the fuck am I?
You know what, Calvin? We waited long enough to answer this question, so we're gonna do it for you.
I knew he was going to say.
EC, why do you think Austin Theory is not on TV?
Because he was a Vince guy and not a Triple H guy.
I think there's a conspiracy, Calvin, that they're trying to bury poor Austin Theory, and I'm not with it. I want to see more Austin Theory. This man is a future Hall of Famer. If they just give him the time to shine, Austin Theory should be on the air more. I don't understand why Triple H is trying to bury this man. But wait and see. Wait and see. What are your thoughts, Calvin? What do you think? Why do you think Austin Theory is being benched? Apparently the lights have gone out at Willie's house. I don't know what's going on there. That blue sangria must.
This girl says time's over. Lights out.
That's her finishing move.
What a move it is.
This man rolled over on her. They don't have a theory about him. Yep. Oh, now he's gone. He just completely just left. Calvin says Triple H doesn't like that he's being cheered. Have you seen Austin Theory being cheered, EC?
I definitely have.
Who gets cheered more, Austin Theory or Karrion Kross?
Karrion Kross.
They should be put in a tag. If Vince was still around, he would definitely put them in a tag team together.
Quite possible.
That's a theory. Go ahead. And with that, thanks for watching tonight's episode. It's been amazing. It's been great. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. This is Unpopular Review Wrestling, the best show. Talk about wrestling better than any other wrestling show on YouTube. Where hilarity ensues. Where else can you see one of the hosts rolling around with a woman in a bed? Nowhere. You can't see that anywhere else. Solid Monster don't do that shit. JD from New York is definitely not doing that shit. All kinds of nonsense. EC, someone's gonna yell at him in 5 seconds. Probably pull out a gun. Who knows? Nobody. All kinds of wildness happens on this show. Tune in every week. We're here every week. Thank you, Jeffrey. Only on UPR. Only on UPR. EC, go ahead. Say your final thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us here at the WWE Raw Review. I'm the executive consultant. That's Big Daddy Cool. And Steven Willie Bean is somewhere around. And thank you for the special guest he brought on today. We appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you tomorrow for the NXT Trio with Bad Guy Jack Wrestling Doll and Matt Mad Dog Kelly joining them each every single week now. Actually, I don't think Wrestling Doll is on tomorrow, but or Fembot is apparently what she's being called. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us here. We will see you next time on Unpopular Review. Good night.